Good morning. Get out your Chapter 6 notes. Turn to Lesson 6.3, Elimination Using Addition. Okay? We're doing 2 days with elimination. First one with addition, second one with multiplication. So, steps for eliminating. Step 1, write the system so that the terms are aligned. All of these are already aligned, so we don't have to worry about that. As in, x's on top of one another, y's, and then equals a number. If they're not, though, you would do that. So your goal is to get them in standard form. So they all look like this. Step 2, eliminate one of the variables and solve for the other variable. Okay? So to make them eliminate, you're looking for opposite signs. So I have a positive and a negative, and they're both just plain y's. So we're going to circle those. Those will eliminate. Once you get them to eliminate, then you're going to substitute that answer that you get into one of the two equations and solve for the other variable and get your answer as an xy. So let's finish this. So these are going to cancel if I add them together, because a negative 1y and a positive 1y would be 0. So that's gone. So now I have to add everything else. It's kind of like adding old school where you take 2 plus 3, you add straight up and down. That's what we're doing here. So 1 plus 1 is 2x, and 1 plus 3 is 4. Now I have a simple equation. Divide by 2. We get x equals 2. Most students really like elimination. Take this, plug it into either equation. I always pick the easiest one. So to me, easiest has addition and maybe less numbers if you deal with one later. So in this case, for sure the second equation is going to be easier because it's all positives. So I'm going to take this 2 and put it in place of x. So you get 2 plus y equals 3. It's going right there. All I have to do is solve by subtracting. So y equals 1. So there's my answer. 2, 1. Okay, let's do the next one. I have opposite signs here, and they're both the same number. I have opposite signs for y's, but they're not the same number. These are the same number. So they will cancel if I add them. So now, let's add the rest of them. 4 plus a negative 6. That's the same thing as 4 minus 6, which is a negative 2y. And then 12 plus 18 gives you 30. Divide. Y equals negative 15. Okay, which equation is easier? They're probably exactly the same, so you just choose. I'm going to pick the first one, but like I said, they're both pretty equal here. I'm going to take the first one, put it in place of this y right there. So you get negative 3x plus 4 times negative 15 equals 12. So multiply. What is that? 15 times 4. $60. Add 60 to both sides. So negative 3x equals, what would it be, 72. And divide by negative 3. 24, a negative 24. So final answer, x first, negative 24, negative 15. Okay, bottom row, same idea. Same variable, opposite signs, circle them. They will cancel. So 2 plus a negative 3 is a negative 1, y. And 28 plus 18 is 46. Divide. Just gives us a negative 46. Take the 46, plug it in either one. I'm going to do the first one because it's all positives. So I'm going to put it in place of this y. So 4x plus 2 times negative 46 equals 28. So this kind of combines substitution with elimination, if you hadn't noticed that. So multiply. You get negative 92. Add that 92 to both sides, which is 120, and divide by 4. X equals 30. So final answer is 30, negative 46. Okay, last problem. Those are not the same number. These are, they both are ones. One's positive, one's negative. So circle those. They're going to cancel. And we're going to add. 3 plus a negative 2 is 3 minus 2, which is 1x, or just x. And then 26 plus a negative 24, or 26 minus 24, is 2. There's the answer already for the first one. Which one would you rather plug it into? I actually think I'll plug it into the second one. We're going to plug it in right there. I think this one will be a little bit easier. So, negative 2 times 2 plus y equals negative 24. That plus y is what's going to save me, because otherwise I'd have to divide by negative. So multiply, you get negative 4, and add 4. Y equals negative 20. So final answer, positive 2, negative 20. That is it for elimination with addition. Tomorrow we'll do elimination with multiplication. So check Google Classroom for your assignment, guys.